during COVID, right? Like I got it. I understood what was going on, but I still didn't get it. I still didn't understand how people were dying at a higher rate. I knew, but I still didn't get it. And I still don't. I don't get it. But I get it, but I don't get it. You know what I mean? I would say I'm a swing trader utilizing day trading to maximize or hedge myself in both of those situations. I am a swing trader at heart. I've also got ADHD. All right, if you guys, thank you for all the likes on TikTok. We already got 2.5K here this morning. I do really, really appreciate that, guys, a whole bunch. You guys can reshare that YouTube video. I'm going to share that here in the Discord. Good to go. Did I tweet it already? I did. All right. There they are. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. AMC Apes going to 40 today. I got $34 on AMC. We did swing Microsoft. So I signaled we also have net, which I haven't checked net, to be honest with you, this morning. Up! Woo! Oh, major bag alert. Oh my God. Short day for you, boy. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you for asking me if I swing trade. Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, I do. Sheesh. 129. Yo. This is a banger. Yes, I do. Wait. All right. Net looks good, sitting at 129. Microsoft looks good. We're gonna have money at the bell. So starting the day off green. That's always good. Who is still holding net? All right, we're gonna give it a few minutes here, guys. We're gonna go over our economic calendar. We're gonna go over the news. We're gonna go over our economic calendar for today. We'll go over some upgrades and downgrades. I'm gonna go over my watch list, which is short. Swing trading is what I like to do, first and foremost, and we have some successful trades. Especially those of you who added weeklies or added next week's contracts to Microsoft towards the end of the day. You guys boosted your gains. And as long as we hold for the next hour up at or either break higher, one or the other, you should wake up to some pretty nice movement there. So should we buy puts on net for a swing? I've been swinging net calls for a minute here. So we held through yesterday's craziness, which, sheesh, we had a lot of people sweating, including myself, but I have confidence. So, all righty, let's go ahead and get started with the news. All right, if you guys are on the TikTok, make sure to leave a like. Let's go ahead and open my blinds. Very good. Okay. All righty. So Wall Street futures rose as investors eyed peace negotiations between Moscow and Kyiv, obviously taking place in Turkey. European stocks were up and Asian markets closed higher. Euro edged higher against the dollar, while gold prices slipped. Oil prices were buoyed and now falling by disruptions in the Kazakhstan supplies, as major producers showed signs of boosting output significantly and now reacting to the possibility of a cooler heads prevailing. cooler heads prevailing in negotiation talks. No handshake, obviously, as Ukraine and Russia delegations meet for peace talks. Of course, there was an allegation of, excuse me, there was an allegation of supposed poisoning on both sides. But they did meet in Turkey, where Russia has talked about basically decreasing military operations in these two major Ukrainian cities, which is positive. United Health is to buy LHC Group for about 5.4 billion. Keep that in mind as well. Both are publicly listed. Pfizer bowel disease drug succeeds in second late stage study. Pfizer says its experimental treatment for inflammatory bowel disease acquired last year as part of its 6.7 billion arena. That's kind of funny. Pharmaceutical deal succeeded in a second late stage study. So, Boeing defense head to retire. Global services head to take over. FedEx, the company, of course, Raj. I'm not even going to try and say his. We're going to call him Raj Sabra, because the rest of his last name is beyond me. As the new chief executive officer effective June 1st, succeeding company founder Fred Smith, who started the global delivery conglomerate with more than a dozen planes in 1970. So that's interesting news to keep your eyes peeled for. Ball Company, Cushman and Wakefield, real estate services company, said on Monday it had reached an agreement to transfer its businesses in Russia to local operator. Also, obviously, Ball pursuing the sale of its Russian businesses to a new owner, which just spooks the hell out of me. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. CCL, Jeffries cuts price target from 19 to 20, saying higher fuel, labor, and consumer costs should moderate near-term operating performance and margins. Lucid Diagnostics, Canaccord Genuity cuts price target to $12 from $18, driven by more conservative near-term revenue. That's about it. U.S. sanctions weaponize U.S. dollar. Some treasury buyers could fall back. U.S. sanction against Russia could hasten the move by some countries to reduce their reliance on the U.S. dollar, which could also soften demand for treasuries, just as the Federal Reserve, largest holder of U.S. debt, looks to cut its bond holdings. All right, so as far as our economic calendar, today, it is March 29th. We've got consumer confidence coming up here at 8 or 10 o'clock Eastern time, as well as JOLTS. And then 9 o'clock here, right on the corner, we've got FHFA Housing Price Index, S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index, as well. So let's go see what Walter's talking about real quick. All right, just really quickly looking for any QS. Got a neutral coverage, downgrades, nothing there. Upgrades, nothing there. Okay, so we're good on that one. Cat did get a price target raised by JP Morgan yesterday to 257. But alrighty. Today we are taking just now that everybody's kind of on. So let's talk really quick about the earnings play that I'm going to be taking today. And you have to practice self-control. If you are not in the position to do this. So please don't, but I have to address everybody. I will be taking an MU play today. I will not take this MU play, and unfortunately, if it doesn't work out this way, it just doesn't work out this way. But I will not be taking the position until around 11 o'clock because the IV and I hope volatility will die down. And mind you, MU has also gapped up. So people are going to be looking to play MU, but I think that MU is likely to pull back all the way to $80. And I have a gut feeling right now that we do see red today. Even if it's red to green, I have a feeling that there is a red possibility for sure. So, um, but anyway, I will likely be trying to target the 87 dollar level to the upside at least by next week, and then obviously the 65 target to the downside. And that's my straddle, and I will let you guys know what I take and when I take it. But you please, I'm saying this now to give you time to think about it. Don't do it if you can't. All right, just don't. So. All right. Where is Manny? Everybody tag Manny, but don't say anything. Just tag him. Just start a vidwhacker chain. Yeah. Yeah. His phone is gonna blow his phone up, guys. I'll buy him a new one. It's fine. Snee, our net swing, homie. There you go. It's not your fault. Hey, Snee. I know. I know. I thought you were tagging me. How about Manu, sir? It's going up. You ain't gotta call me sir. I appreciate that. Well, first of all, where is it? Where's the price? Okay, it is where it is. 15 bucks is the nearest level to the upside. Easy. Easy. 1505. Yeah, I think that so I'm a little concerned, but as long as net holds today, we can pull back and we will. But if net holds today, I will add to that swing. So what do I think about AMC? I think $34 is the most likely price target. I have $30 obviously here, but I think that if things start to really push, that 34.40 is your nearest and most likely like target. So Tigers Financial maintain a buy rating on this Nvidia, raising its price target to 400 or to 410 from 400. Here, we'll do pitchforks and then tag Manny. I bought MU at 78. Should I stay in another day? If you're gonna play Coco, good question. If you're gonna play yeah, if you're gonna play earnings with your shares, my recommendation, well, what I would do if I was in your situation is I would likely either grab a one-sided hedge, right? Because I don't want to lose any money on I've already got my position to the upside. So I'd just take a put play. Um, Either if I have size, maybe take one that I don't know what your size. If you have 100 shares, then take a put. You know what I mean? And reserve your right. But I would say that it's always good to trim if you're in profit. and take some profit off the table, and then let the risk work. So you got to do a cigar dance.
ITRI or DMR, Itron and Emerson collaborate to offer smart thermostats with demand response program. That's India Tango Romeo India and Echo Michael Romeo.
Yeah. Do we think Microsoft's going to have a run past 315? I think that, well, I don't think I have set up my, and I will tell you, I don't like gap ups like this. I don't like to, I said it was going to happen yesterday. I literally said, I was like, I think that we could gap up to the 314, right? This is my target yesterday. I actually had 312, which was the first target. Second target was 314. Uh, Kind of sucks because we're up against resistance. I see 316.90 if we continue pushing higher. The trajectory, everything is pointing to the upside. So I have no reason to believe that that's going to change anytime soon. At least with the current, especially with things kind of easing a little bit. So war time situation stuff, easing a little bit. So he did make, yeah, you know what? Manny might not trade today, guys. He made a lot of money. And that's what he should do. You know what? He should absolutely not trade today. If he beat and destroyed his goal, I wouldn't even log into Discord. Straight up. He probably said that, so I'm not even gonna log in today. $100 says he trades all day. Thoughts on AMC today? I have it up to potentially 34.40 if we continue with the upside. But if you're in profit, start trimming. All right, so I got to go over my swing trades because if you guys are in them, we need to talk about them. So first off, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm a happy guy right now. We're moving to the upside. There's definitely more room here for more upside. Just leave it at that. It's going to take a while. Could take days. Could take a week. Could take 2 weeks. But I still think that we can hit 140, which is the top of this supply. We're at the bottom of it. So it's pretty imperative that we get into the 135s. And that's where our next stop is. And then that 130 or 140 mark that I was talking about. As if you're an AMC, lighten your risk. Every time you see a big green candle, take some profit off the table. That's it. Yeah, everybody go Venmo Manny for coffee and cigars. I'm just kidding. But anyway, we swung net, have been holding and swinging net. This is, whether we like it or not, a great opportunity to take some profit off the table. So if you are in anything shorter expiration, if you have anything that you added on weeklies, there's the possibility for a gap fill here to 127.30. I'd be looking for a bounce off of that level and continuation to the upside from there. So I will be holding, and I will likely I'll make a decision here at the bell. But I'll likely be holding if the circumstances fit my script. So All right. So next one is Microsoft. We keep it simple. And we got a swing trade on this one. Awesome. Of course, we would love it if we could just hold our highs right now. We're struggling a little bit to do so. As you can see right now, Microsoft kind of just bouncing.
Basic market update, S&P futures up 35.75. The Dow futures up 259 at 35,114. NASDAQ is up 153. Crude is down $5.28 now at $100.68. Gold is down $50.20 at 1894.50. Bitcoin futures down 25.
So what's at the best breakout potential we have seen this morning? I'm holding NEO and MU. Breakout potential? There's way too many stocks, I guess. Way too many stocks I would say right now the hottest one that I see is Microsoft and net. Roblox looks pretty good. Right? Yes, it is called light. Yep, light particles. We like those. They help us, you know, help us become non-translucent. Who just Venmoed me $1 for cigars? All right. So anyway, by the way, if anybody bought GFAI when I alerted in the Discord this morning, that is up at a new high of 175. I think I called for a 150 fill. But with Microsoft, I will be watching this one. You guys are more than welcome. Don't be greedy. If you open up and you're at your target, take profit. If you swung this week's contracts, which I did, I am taking profit. I don't care what they're at. I'm taking profit. I'm out of those and I'm leaving the longer expiration. That is what they're for. If you are holding, there is a gap to fill, right? And that gap, I mean, this gap is pretty serious. And even if it fills 50%, your contracts are going to feel it. So you have to make the choice right now whether or not you are going to TP immediately and look for the bounce area, which you run the risk of it taking off immediately, right? So maybe you can give it a second, but just to, I would say for me, anything shorter expiration has to leave, period. So yes, looking to possibly take profit on Microsoft. I did add a weekly contract. So obviously I'm going to take profit on the weeklies that I swung. All right, so we've got net, we've got Microsoft, both looking really, really good. We've got Facebook. So Facebook if you swung Facebook, which I didn't signal it, but I did say, and I think that somebody did swing Facebook. I saw a couple people. Um, Thank you, I appreciate that. Um, but I did see a couple people mention that they were going to swing it. There he is. Beautiful break, beautiful, and 225 was the target. It's $1 past that. I see maybe 227.50 or 228 to the upside based on this trend line here. But otherwise, for me, I think this is good to take profit on. So, Jesus.
4 weeks of March plus 12.9%.
You sound like he was trying to scare me.
March 26th versus a year ago.
You may have covered calls on NVIDIA 320. Oh, gee, mama. So I think it does hit 300. unless we have a serious pullback today. If we gap fill on NVIDIA today, then the percentage likelihood goes down big time. So, all right, last one. You guys know the deal. Forever hurting myself, forever torturing myself. The one and only Baba. So I did mention again the inverse head and shoulders kind of took off without me, but above 118.50, this one does have the possibility to move into the 120s. So, um, no. I swung from yesterday, and I'm going to be taking profit on those swings. I'm not talking about. I mean, I would. Okay, well, now that you say that, if I would have bought the top, or if let's say the last dump turned me red and I was really green or doing really well, yeah, I would be trimming exposure
As the peak level, right?
because period, end of story. We will pull back. Where? I mean, that's yet to be determined, but we will pull back. So, can I peek at IBM? That company still exists? I'm just kidding. Ooh, damn. Hot damn. Hi, how are you guys doing? Good. How are you? Tesla. All right, we're gonna take a look at Tesla. Manny will be on in just a minute, I'm sure. Um, and he will go over his Tesla analysis, which is trustworthy, obviously. Cedric, well, there's a whole video in our Discord done by our admin Manny. If you would like to go and watch that. Otherwise, I will explain that after hours. All right, so I have a point of control on IBM that was around 134 right here. That's close to where you're at now. So I see a pennant bottom here, right? So it looks like based on the current trajectory, you're headed up to 136.67. And that's, you're at kind of like that. So you remember if and I know if you've been in here for a while, Mobile Fed, I don't know if you've been here long enough, but um, there's like say we have a triangle, right? So just ignore whatever back here. So this is what we got. Like a standard deviation channel, if you divide that in half, like so, take a peek at the way that the price moves, right? And that's obviously not I think I would need to straighten this up a little bit, but um if you mark, and find that 50% mark, wherever it may be, you'll see confluence, a respect given to that 50% mark. And then that's, a lot of how fibs work and stuff like that, basing and running it off that 50%. And so with this pattern, you have a almost perfect supply and demand, and it's just a matter of breaking to either side. And in line with my target, you've got a point of control 136.50, and then my target 138.84. So Amazon levels for today. Got it. Today, because of the successful swings, and I was red yesterday, um, short day. So, but I will be spending more time, uh, considering I'm getting off earlier. I'll get on. I'm not leaving or anything today, so I'll be getting on earlier, before the end of the day, so we can start to look at some trades going into power hour and prepping for the moves rather than playing the moves as they happen. So, all right, so let's go over some key levels here on Amazon. Super duper key level here at 34.45, not too far away from where you're at now. I would say also 34.62, another small key level there as well. Um, all right, gap fills at 338.83. That gap likely gets filled if you do lose the $3,400 level and hold that. I would definitely let that 15-minute candle close. I would be watching the 15-minute here today, for sure. But did I already have entry points on Facebook? No, I have a TP point, but not entry point. I'm gonna once Manny gets on and goes over his setup, I'll mark those out. But um, So 34.21.65 key level there, and then 34.50. You could say 34.50. Obviously, keep it. Don't be playing waiting for the resistance tap. You want to get out from underneath that. So, um,
Yo,
well, hello there.
good morning.
How are you, dude?
Oh, I'm good, dude. Sounds like a baby.
I sound like a baby.
Oh, I sound like a baby.
Oh, you slept like a baby.
Sound like a baby.
That's right.
Baby, baby.
You did sleep like a baby. I'm just kidding. This boy's been watching too much You on Netflix. I've been up all night. You're making me jealous. Don't do that, dude. You're still growing. You're a growing boy. What the F is going on in pre-market? Um,
I think this is talks, right? So we got a
yeah,
lot of round talks with. God, I'm so tired of those headlines, dude.
basically their damn HYMC is still ripping. Yeah, I think literally there's a Discord pumping this thing. Go look at the float. Yeah, so Russia promises to be good and fight war uh in other places in Ukraine rather than Kyiv and another um key area, but also the proposed neutrality. So they're gonna scale down the operations, which is obviously good. I hope.
So what do we have today? We have a bunch of useless caps.
Yeah,
Useless caps. You seen this Amazon?
yeah, but
And gap.
we swung, baby. So
Oh no, you swing. That
yeah,
gabagool.
that gabagoo.
Oh, it's nice to see NVIDIA. Wow, this is nuts. I don't know if you guys remember yesterday I said that if NVIDIA would get acceptance over 281, it's for sure going to fill that wick all the way to 287, 88 more or
Dude,
less.
come
On the
on.
dividend free market. Fuck, man.
Hey, real quick, hold on. I am a fan of you, number three. Just for a second here, I want you to paint a picture. Imagine you're in an office with me right now. Would you do this? Would you repeat CCI 19 times in my ear, whispering or screaming, either one? No, you wouldn't. So please, dude, we're in the middle of talking. Try to be, but don't cloud it up because the reason why I'm not even, yeah, I'm more concerned about everybody else. I can't see everybody's questions, so I miss people's stuff. Um, but yeah, Coco the gamer, I'll talk to you in a minute. So
I may not trade today just because I traded gold this morning, like a short on it, and I did not expect for gold to drop as hard as it did. So I literally made twice my usual goal in that account. So and obviously with what do you call it with and everything, I really don't really see a reason to trade today after what happened yesterday.
you shouldn't, dude. $10,000 fucking crushed it, man.
That was a sick fucking day, dude.
Yeah,
I know it was only sick because it stayed in range.
Stop egging them on, dude.
I'm probably gonna get Diana a Tesla soon. I think it's right, dude. I feel like it's only time. I'm gonna probably get sued by him if I don't get it. Stop short selling us. Okay, so let me just go over real quick. Yes, I'll get the referrals. Me, I have not forgot it. This is the first time I mentioned it. I will use your referral. I promise.
Hey, no, I got mine. Will you use mine?
Oh, God damn it!
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
So
Go ahead, Manny. I'll be back.
I'm gonna read off my analysis tab. But not analysis, just the part that says Manny. I decided to just write everything down because I know Manny's first got mentioned yesterday. He didn't really understand this chart because I post a chart then I talk on live. So everything I'm going to talk about it's written down there. So gamma is even more positive than it was yesterday. So expect range grinds up or down, right? What does that mean? Remember, positive gamma environment. We're not in a volatile setting where we see big ranges, right? We see small ranges. So SPX resistance as of today remains 4600 and 4616. Support 4550 and 4520. Obviously, the obvious resistance for SPY is 460. If we get that acceptance and hold throughout the session of 460, then we're gonna most likely grind higher. If we reject 460 and then we keep wicking anytime we try to touch it, then that just shows us that we are probably gonna head down to our 455 level. So while the voodoo the market makers are doing seems to be working, I mean, this push higher is pretty crazy at this point. This brings a lot of more positive gamma. In the short term, this serves as a volatility suppression and supports the market. Something very important to remember. A lot of positive gamma serves as a volatility suppressor, right? Look at the VIX. The VIX is at 18 bucks. You guys remember the VIX was like at 37, 38 bucks? Like, you see what I mean? It's pretty crazy. So, and also again, it supports the market because anytime we go above a call wall, right, and we go into more positive gamma, our range starts getting smaller. So we can expect for us to drop like it's hot in one day, right? It's going to take us maybe 2 days of selling. So this full 4600 indicates that call trading can dictate the movement of SPX more than the decay and closure of the puts. The rally may continue, but it's only if the call wall keeps moving up, right? We saw that wall move from 450 now to 455. And if this one moves higher to 460 and then 465, then we're going to keep seeing, positive gamma support the markets. To the downside, due to the large gamma strikes that we do have, I think it's going to take really some days before we see some selling hit. And when I say some selling hit, I don't mean just a little pullback into support or the EMAs that we're going to bounce. I mean like selling, we break lows and we start trending down. Exactly. Obviously a sell off.
Oh my God, that was the most beautiful.
But I don't think that's gonna happen that quick. I don't think we're gonna get a sell off like what we're expecting, unless we see geopolitical news just start going crazy again. There's no progress on talks. Shit gets even worse. But I saw that Garrett had posted yesterday that it's very true, especially with what he said about war and how the market reacts. The market is always forward thinking. Okay, the market was it's always so by the rumor, so the news. The rumor was this war, right? You guys saw how gold literally ripped up once everything started, the invasion started, gold came down. Markets still came down for a couple of days, but now the markets sort of seem to like not care what's happening over there. And you know why? Okay, well, our president has assured us that there's not going to be any troops getting involved. Yeah, we're still sending weapons to them. But remember, that doesn't really. I mean, it sucks to say, but the market doesn't really care about that because it's sort of money coming in. But for shit to get even crazier, it would be for us to get involved, which is no one wants this to happen. But that is sort of what we see in the markets now. The markets are okay with this happening. They're aware of this happening, and then yeah, some news of them not reaching a deal are going to cause a little bit of whipsaw, but it's not going to be something so crazy. I don't think it's going to be something that will it's going to take the Dow back to like that 32 K level. For that to happen, we're going to need some very, very, very big news. But that's pretty much for it today. I see equity markets. I see everything gapped up. Tesla has a 1.42% gap as of now. Amazon 89. Nvidia has a 2.64% gap. I don't know if there's any news on Nvidia. If there is, and someone would be nice enough to share it, I would appreciate it. If not, it's okay. I'll Google it. And Apple has about a 0.64 gap. So you guys know, how the deal is. Gaps above 2% gets us screaming internally. Gaps below 2% brings the bear mask out because we're going to short those gap fills. So keep that in mind. I would not try to short Tesla's gap fill. Just straight up get away from Tesla and anything short. Okay, Tesla has been running pretty strong. The last thing that you want to do is get squeezed out by this thing. There's more odds of Tesla possibly bouncing its gap than there is of it dropping and holding its gap. Gap above 2% brings the idea of a gap and go, right? Because the gap is strong. A gap below 2% brings the idea of a possible gap fill because it's a small gap, right? Tesla yesterday had a 5% gap. I think it just took off like a bat out of hell. Even though it stayed in range, it still took off 30 coins. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I don't really feel like trading today, at least equity markets. Don't really see a lot of value. If things start going crazy, I will, I'll maybe take a trade, but I'm good. I had a pretty nice morning with gold, so let me just watch gold and do something to it. Oh yeah, I trade gold every morning at 8 a.m. That's like the most repeated. BT, have you ever like noticed that, or you don't trade it? Gold every morning, 8 a.m. before New York opens. It does the same trade. Same trade. Look back. No, well, it can be. Yesterday was long. Today was short. But look back. How the 7:45 candle on gold gives you the trade for the 8 a.m. candle. Basically, that last 15 minutes will give you the next 30-minute trade. Thoughts on Gary? Are you on? I don't know if Gary's on. Oh, I'm looking at it. I think I'm gonna pick on. PayPal has like a small little bull flag on the daily. If you look at the 4 hour, you'll see it better. Yeah, PayPal has a small little bull flag that it broke out of. Wow, this is the most textbook freaking bull flag I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, it actually looks even adorable. Hey, somebody gotta screenshot this and put it in a book, man. This is a very nice bull flag. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like that's a very nice defined flag. I like it. Just so you know, you see how the flag broke out, right? How you play these trades, at least how I play them. So the flag breaks out, you get it, right? Your first target, because remember, this is something that people seem to forget, and I spoke about this in the workshop, that people just don't want to use targets, right? For whatever reason. Why don't you use targets? Targets are the easiest thing to use because that's where price action is going to gravitate to. It's a for sure trade, right? So why? Greedy. Exactly. That's the main reason. But if the chart is giving you a point A to B, why don't you just take the route, bro? Why do you want to get to point C? Get to B first. You get me? So that bull flag, my target would honestly be that 119.35 level because that's literally the top of the bull flag's highs, right? Once we accept that level, then I'll either enter again or I'll hold my runners.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't
Good
know.
morning, bro.
I don't know if you noticed, but most rich people are trying to reverse aging.
Yes, dude, I'll tell you something, dude. I love some of that research. I think it's really, really cool. If you guys are ever really interested in some of that research, check out Dr. David Sinclair. He's a Harvard professor who has like done a ton of like biohacking, really, really interesting stuff.
He's an interesting guy.
Oh my god, this coffee so good.
What's up? What's up, Gary? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I said he's an interesting guy. So
you're not just
yeah, I watch a lot of his content. Yeah.
Dr. Matthew Walker, he works with him as well. He's a sleep scientist.
Yeah.
Really interesting stuff as well.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You got what you watching today, Atlas?
Spy, Amazon. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the gap up that we had. And then it's not a massive gap up, but the move, yeah, pre-market.
That is
I didn't
pretty
expect.
up, dude. What's up with that Wi-Fi of yours?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
That mountain Wi-Fi, dude. Yo, you gotta
Hold on.
be careful, dad. What's the name of the little guy? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Manny, you can hear me now? Is it
Yeah.
fine? Okay.
You're right.
No, I was saying that I was kind of surprised by the movement up in pre-market today, which I don't love, but I do like. You see that candle on SPY on the 5 that is at 8 o'clock exactly on the dot? I wouldn't be surprised if we came exactly to the bottom of that candle or really, really close, um, right into the open. I think we get a little bit of that wick fill and then potentially try to bounce. What blows my mind, man, and I have trouble with this sometimes, is that fundamentally we shouldn't be up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Of course not.
This
We
is
just
possibly the biggest exit pump we have ever seen.
yeah, absolutely.
It's decreasing volume.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's even scarier.
This is a quintessential bleed up, in my opinion.
But see, but here's my problem too, Garrett, with that, right? Like I was like, okay, let's just a bleed. It's gonna resolve itself soon. Dude, we've sliced through every single moving average. We've sliced a bunch of resistances.
There's no wall.
The only wall we just broke through was 458.06. It's fine. We should have smacked that in fell,
trading.
and it completely blew through that pre-market.
Yep.
Which because honestly, like last night when or not last night, yeah, like market closed yesterday at 4. I was like, all right, perfect. We're gonna go into that 458.06 area. Tomorrow morning we're gonna struggle with it in pre-market. We're gonna open up. We're gonna slightly break above, and we're gonna dump.
Yeah.
But we're what, $1 and cents a bit.
Well,
Like,
here's my theory. And I made a post about it on TikTok, but I personally, oh yeah, I'm watching it, man. I personally think that interest rates, the fear was that we would get involved with a war with Russia, right? And that was the initial, part of the initial catalyst. Also, as we neared the Fed meeting, I think we basically priced in the rate hike. And so when it actually came in, and everyone was like, there was more people calling for the downside uh, after we had already fallen. And I think that we have, and again, it created the opportunity for a lapse, like a forward thinking moment where it has allowed an exit pump. You know what I mean? It has allowed people to take profit. Um, and I think that's what this is. And I think that when the next leg down or the next roll down is likely going to be a lot more heavy, or a lot more drastic, or the volatility behind it, because I think people are ready to sell.
you know what I think is gonna cause the pump? Or the pump. I'm sorry. The next leg down is gonna be a a shock to interest rates where they don't do the next range 5.25, but do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure to do that, to up the ante on the interest rate heights. One thing that we have to think about is that we're going into April, and mid-April we start earnings season. So I think that has a little bit to do with the move, a little bit, not entirely. So
Yeah. And you know what is going to be there for us to watch? The very first tech earnings, right? Whether it is a stay-at-home stock tech, whether it's social media tech, whatever. The very first one is going to be the sign for how the other earnings have performed.
Yes. That's literally what happened.
It's gonna be interesting for sure. For sure, Manny.
All right, what do I sell? Just tell me, dude. You know how I'm not holdings, dude.
Bro, buy the dip.
I'll put it out right now. I'll literally
Add some crab dip to it.
listen, I will hot stern right now. Say I won't.
I swear to God, if you mess with that play, I will kill you.
Real quick, Macy's for that request. Macy's has a small gap to $26, but I also think that you also have a downtrend at 26.17. So if you break above that and you move into the 26.40 level, I think from above there you'll start trending to the upside. Otherwise, if you see a rejection at that downtrend, expect Macy's to be at the 24.60 level by that cycle end. So all right, so real quick, I signaled for a short swing, not short like ball, but just a quick swing on Microsoft. And we've also been holding net now for a couple of days. Yesterday was a little bit rocky. I know some of you guys probably exited on the first pump that we had, which totally reasonable. We did close up under R2 or 126. And we are now opening up around 130.50. I'm not risking the gap. I do think that there's a good possibility. So the initial move, and this is where you have to read and react. You either take the profits and you then read and react with less pressure and you look for a reentry. The risk there is you miss it and it keeps moving and you don't get that. And you don't want to re-enter. So that's understandable. Obviously, you don't want to chase green, especially with a large gap underneath you. The most bullish scenario for me is a pullback to 129 to 128.75. Anywhere in there, 129 would be good. And I mean, if it gap fills, that's fine too. It's still in trend. Technically, net could fall all the way to 25.40 and still remain in trend. So I am taking profit. I've made my decision. I've just been thinking about it here. I'm going to take profit and I will re-enter if I can. But as far as taking this play around I mean, I signaled this play. We were red. I know a lot of you hedged yourselves and were able to take profit on those hedges. A lot of people bought back in. But from holding down below this level to now a 130 push is a really considerable gain. And we are up against demand. So in my opinion, Microsoft, and if you are risk adverse and you are happy with your profits, I would highly recommend. That's at least what I'm going to be doing. Is I'm going to be taking profits on these swings and getting into cash, and then I'll go ahead and trade power hour.
Dad bod. I don't have a specific entry like on SPY, but I would watch for 5.99. That is a good level to take it long if we do get that morning rejection that I'm looking for, that morning pullback. I would take it long there. But be hesitant with your entries. Like I said, I don't love how much we pumped in after hours or pre-market, especially with the run up that we had yesterday.
Oh, shit.
We do need a little bit of a pullback. Manny, how's Gamma looking, by the way, this
Dude,
morning?
22 billion, dude, positive. That shit is crazy, bro.
Where's the wall?
The wall at 460, dude. If look straight up, if we are above 460, if we close above 460, we are insanely overbought. Oh, we're overbought as it is. If we go,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, though. Hold on a second, Manny. If we close above 460, they're going to have to run it even higher because they're going to have to buy the shares, right?
No, opposite. They can release what they have bought.
They can, well, right. But what I'm saying is that they're not going to be able to release.
No, they can't do a full scale release because there's a lot of support, right? Because of the positive gamma and all these large strikes like 450, 455. they're all holding literally the line, right?
Yeah.
So if they release it, like it's what I said in the analysis, if they release their inventory, right, it's not going to be a aggressive push down because there's no volatility. So it's going to be a slow grind down. You get what I mean? But slow grind down, their spikes are even more aggressive.
Their spikes are way more aggressive, and they'll destroy your puts.
Exactly. So if we get selling today, it's going to be a slow grind down. And this applies to really like the week, I would say. Unless we see VIX really start creeping back above 25, and I mean 25, I don't care about 20. 20 is just a level at this point. VIX flirts with 20. The level for the VIX is over 25. From 25 to 30, that's when the fun begins. From 30 to 40, that's when shit goes crazy. But yeah, I feel you. I bought. Oh, by the way, I bought some fixed calls, dude, on my dad's long term, just like as a trade, not as a hedge or nothing.
I got you. Okay.
Oscar, if you don't like it, man, I think you're just a click away from not having to look at it. So, put that finger to work, dude, and skedaddle.
Yeah, I think Opt is here today on live. Our spy brother. Where's DJ? Is DJ out?
Oh, sorry.
Barnold or Barnold. I don't know if that's your name. It's Barnold or Barnold, but yeah, I've watched it happen multiple times as well. I got a DM from somebody, and they're talking about something with the Wix. Yeah, Manny and I have watched that ourselves. On the if you see it to the upside or the downside, it tends to play out. Typically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the wigs. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it affects it.
On that hood news, everybody, I think that
I love Barnold. Sorry, sorry, in here.
that's fine. I am going to pot that is on the watch list above. It's currently at its point of control above 1345. I'll probably take some 1450s or $14 calls. So watch for that one. I don't even want to look at Baba. Ugh.
Yo, dude. So this morning I was looking at that like short on gold, right? And I looked at the 4 hour. The TP was 1895, right? But I didn't want to risk that like little grind down, so I put like a 1900 TP. I secured like about 80 pips. That was a nice trade. And when it hit my TP, dude, the shit just dropped like 20 points.
Ooh.
I was like, damn.
Watch for a Baba rejection at 119.
Almost cried, dude. I was like, damn.
I would cry with you.
This unsatisfaction feeling.
All right. Again, profit is being taken. Pre-market is just exactly what it means. It means pre-market trading. It's the trading that happens before the bell. Look at plug.
You saw how Robinhood is going to allow pre-market and after-hours trading?
Yeah, I'm gonna trade it.
Free?
Yeah, dude, that's funny because like not a lot of people know how that works and the low volume.
I'm gonna trade it. So
We're trying everything to bring in liquidity into this market.
but plug looks good over 2860 and underneath 2740. All right, everybody. Taking profits, Microsoft. I'll let you guys know if I enter anything else.
Hey, take it easy, guys. Oh, US 30 is popping ahead of the open. Why? What's moving in? Wait. Man, take it easy today, guys. All right. Remember, market's getting into overbought conditions. Don't get rug pulled. Hurts.
Damn, Tesla.
Amazon could give a nice red to green. Watch that 33.95 to 33.82 zone for the first possible red to green. If it just destroys those bids, like 33.55 is.
All right, we're up.
Market's open.
I may or may not have Tesla contracts open on my queue.
Initial pullback.
Tesla watched that 1092, 1087 zone for a possible bounce, unless the red to green just hits here, which is gonna be stupid if it does. It's gonna hit here. God, I hate this stuff.
If you're holding net, you're looking for a bounce off 129.22. Tesla to the upside is 1125. Microsoft holders bounce at 312.84. You can
I really
TP.
want to see 1096 that 1093 zone on Tesla, because the 23.6 fib is 1096. So that 3 point zone, if we bounce there, that's our continuation. If we bounce before, I mean, I'm gonna be sketched out. I'm not gonna take the trade. You see, like now, I'm like, nah, I don't care. We either bounce my level or go do whatever it wants.
It's my way or the highway.
Yep, my way or the highway, baby.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
taking the April 8th, $14 call now. I'm taking a couple of them on Hood.
And that was up 35 points in a matter of 1 minute.
I'm in. I'm in. Stop. Pop up. Pop up.
Oh wow, OnlyFans is weighing in public offering via SPAC. To that IPO. I've been studying for a while. I tried to get a private equity deal, but I couldn't really get through them.
I was not and still have not been able to sell either. Net didn't sell. And then I'm canceling my orders. I still have net. I tried to TP. Microsoft just sold a second ago. This man said I spend $500 a month on it, so I'm sure most other people do too.
Shout out to you for supporting the cause.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna add some weeklies here on Hood.
I don't really like the Tesla bounce, guys. Just straight up.
Just
I
wait.
don't like how it did. I don't like how it's moving. If you're in it, like, congrats. That was a pretty decent move. But I would have been happier with a 20-day bounce.
I got out of net right there at 131. Everybody, congratulations if you guys held that trade. I just took Hood. I took Hood. I've got Hood calls right now. I've got two April 8th, 14, and I got one weekly. Target right now is 1450. So
I think Tesla defined the level, the pre-market high. So I'll wait for that 115 break to ride it for a possible 10 points.
AMC's, it looks like it's. Oh my God, net, stop. That's what I was talking about. Roblox, nice. Let this 15-minute candle close. We have 11 minutes right now, y'all. So if you're not in something, and you're waiting to get in something, that's a good period of time to let one of these 15-minute candles close to show you potential direction here going into the next 15-minute candle and the rest of or until 10 o'clock. So right now, Roblox is at my mark of $50, and there's a gap all the way, or not all the way, but it's up at $50.67. I mean, it looks good right now the way the candle is sitting, but there's obviously no guarantee between now and 10 minutes that we can't pull back and start to look towards our gaps, which is happening.
AMC's at 33.
Yeah, 34 was my price target that I gave weeks. Oh,
Yo, isn't it funny that last time this happened, the market was dropping because of the margin calls, and this time is the opposite?
Yeah.
You guys notice that?
Dude.
Yeah. There's
What'd you play? I have heartburn.
A greater force at work.
dude, there's the options chains are like, I feel like on some tickers are not as liquid as they typically are on a Tuesday.
Good TP. Good TP on that. Good team.
I think everything is heading for that gap fill. Tesla's doing it as well, so let's see if Tesla gives me a bounce.
Dude, I am sweating.
Yeah.
I am sweating so hard right now. I don't know why. Not even in anything. The swings were great.
You're sweating?
Yeah, dude, I'm like perspirating.
Tesla's trying to make a new low of day.
If you guys took profit, would love to see those gains on Net or Microsoft. I'm happy with
You're still in hood?
Yes. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay. Guys, we're all right. Breathe.
See, Tesla's like 3,000, 4,000 block shares, and then it says unknown exchange.
Y'all
Who are
watch
you?
watch the 15-minute candle right now on Hood, guys. I'm watching the 15. Microsoft 28% profit, can't be mad. Yeah, I mean that's great. And then if you added the weekly, what about Net?
LLNW, Lima November Whiskey, hearing it.
Somebody gap filling Amazon.
LLNW.
Guys, I'm taking the video 290 calls.
Oh, yo, damn, FCX is dumping. Damn, FCX is dumping hard.
Unless this week or next week on the video.
I'm in this week's, and I have a 580 average, by the way. So I'm up. It's already at 6.25. It when I got in, it popped off that moving average on the 5.
Russian delegation leaving Istanbul after Ukraine talks. No date place set yet for the next round of Russian-Ukraine talks.
I'm not in heavy, guys. I'm only in 2 contracts. Keep your risks small for right now.
We just need to hold here. We just need to sit here, guys. We're not even worried about making new highs on Hood. We're concerned about holding them. We gotta hold. Below 1340 and 1340 things get a little bit hairy. Looking good though. Looking good. I want to see the net tendies. You should do that on the 4 hour, or you could even do it on the 1. 66% on XOL. Yeah, I didn't take AMC, but damn it. What did it reject? What did AMC reject? Get real. Get $34.30. Salute to the technical analysis gods. Yeah, patience today. Zoom is making new highs. What? Oh, what? What the heck? Oh, 127 is next on that one. ALLG. Aligo. Someone asked me about that a while ago.
By the way, Amazon completed its gap fill. If anybody just decided to take that, congrats. Tesla is on its way to my bounce.
Ooh, Pinterest. Yeah. That thing's got the yeah. I don't like that actually. Actually, hold up.
Anybody got any low flow penny?
What's hello, Asian drama clips number 8. Wells Fargo initiated coverage on HCA Healthcare with a price target of 267. US is getting some coverage too. Gap fill on Microsoft to the downside.
Yeah, I'm holding to this. I actually just added another. Okay, if it's too much risk for you guys, if there's too much risk, cut, buy a put, or and buy a put to protect your long if you're going to stay in. Remember, I didn't go heavy either, so make sure you're understanding like how much risk you're putting on the table.
Remember, another thing on Tesla, let it get into that zone, right? And then let it wick, reclaim that level above after it finishes. That new low is your stop, right?
Oh,
Then you obviously get in there once your level is reclaimed.
ooh, XPVE with a really crazy looking setup. Hot damn. Look at XPVE, 15-minute, looking pretty schmexy. Okay, up against downtrend. That's money. Gap fill to 29.14. They just had earnings, so they got volume.
FGEN, FiberGen.
That gap filled, y'all. I'm sorry, but that was a sweet ass TP. Microsoft.
I think that's not right.
Oh, Baba die. Oh, it rejected 119.64 too.
Well, that explains why the Dow is struggling to die because BA is moving.
I wonder if we move all the way to 111. There's no way. Why did they halt AMC? Because of manipulation. If you have, I think, light speed, you can actually, I think it's light speed, you can actually see where they're going to halt the stock.
Well, not see, but you see it easier on the level 2.
There you go. Sorry.
Here, Investors Business Daily.
You can see the pressure buildup is what.
You can actually see the webcam at the guy with the red button. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? That's your job. I'm a stock halter.
Imagine OnlyFans becomes part of the S&P 500.
What?
For what?
Oh wow, they halted me as well. Wow. By the way, Tesla's 1093 bounds. Beautiful. Remember, guys, a bounce doesn't mean it's gonna go to height of day. All right, manage your risk, take your profit. See something. You took a trade that was falling and now it went green because a magic number told you it was gonna bounce. Come on. What more do you want?
Investors Business Daily selling stake in CBS.
Guys, that net bounce and hood. Woo! 1 minute and 25 seconds. I'm gonna add the hood right here. It's all good. I think I'll grab a 28.50. No, I'm gonna grab a $29 call for this week. Why is a spread like that? Don't do that. Who do you think you are? Thank you. $78 fill. All right, I added one more on hood. Stop loss is below 1340. So I've added 3 times to hood. Let's see if I get clapped. 1440. Yeah, hood is holding up quite well. 124, 1 minute and about 1 minute, I think. Here, 15-minute candle. I don't like how far away our 9-day moving average is, but we'll be okay if we can just hold this level. Yeah, net hasn't held a bounce. And new lows on game just dropped 177. I'm telling you, that's fucked. And you know how many new traders just dumped everything they just bought out of fear and just gave liquidity away? Microsoft go up. Tesla looks like it's curling. Good. New 15-minute candle here on Hood.
ALG,
We need to break this $14. We got to get $14 here on Hood.
25, 26.69 spiking here. 27.61 continuing, and the share's now up about.
Yeah, I saw consumer confidence at 10 and the job reports as well.
Yeah.
Anybody that trades gold, gold reacts off the job reports. So if you're short, be careful. If you're long, be careful as well.
AMC just bounced back up. MEDS new highs $3.13. You guys used to play that, Atlas?
What is it?
It meds MEDS.
I haven't played Meds in a while. Believe it or not. It's got some volume. It moved up and it beat earnings on. I'm assuming it beat earnings yesterday because it had earnings last night and reported estimate. Yeah, it came in a decent bit. It beat EPS by 37%. That's a low float runner. So watch that pump if it breaks through. What's the hourly like? So it's got a wick fill potential up to 324.
EH target hospitality.
I'm not touching
And
anything.
I'd say you have a resistance at 340, like a big one. Actually, scratch that. You got a strong resistance at 314. You can break 314 and you can go to 340.
I should have sized it.
I'm watching the video right now, guys. I've been averaging down a little bit, but don't go crazy and average down like too much. So just manage your risk. Do trade with what's in your tolerance.
Apple high today. Apple's diverging.
Hood past 14. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Apple's diverging for spikes. What's Tesla's next level? Upside or downside? Upside is 1108.
Game and Apple are trying to squeeze it. There's some revelation is happening. I think some new one. I'm not sure, but congrats. I mean, I hope here's the thing. Where does everybody, if everybody's on the same side, who's taking profit? Who takes profit first? Where do you guys take profit? Do you guys agree to take profit at a certain place? Because then what happens?
So Apple rises for 11 sessions to raise losses for the year. What's going on with Apple?
Wow.
They don't give a shit.
I can forget.
Microsoft and Apple.
Bro, there's rumors that it's going to be making Apple stock.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, real
What
quick.
again? iTitan?
Maybe.
Yo.
Dude, I'm with that.
Hey, yo, Apple is literally at my target from yesterday too, 177.50.
Tesla, be careful. It's going to hit a new low, right? So keep that in mind.
All right, guys, I'm gonna start trimming exposure on Hood. We're getting too close to 10. It looks good, everything looks fine, but I want to trim a little bit of exposure or right here as we sit in this consolidation, I could grab a like in the gap, like let me go pull it up actually. So I could grab like I don't know, a $13 put right here and hold it just in case. I just grabbed one of them. So that way, if we end up reversing, I can just go ahead and cut my calls. And that's the risk that we're running right now. So if you see an opportunity to take profit, I certainly hope we do keep going, but we're running into, I was hoping to see a possible push to 1440. Nothing there. We didn't see that. We're holding well, but we're holding going into consumer confidence, which could cause the market to react. So I'm obviously
Wow, Tesla straight flush Aroni.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, everything's flushing.
Yeah,
Tesla's short.
The cloud. FYI.
1080 is my level for short on Tesla. 1075 target and then 1065. All right, I'm gonna start trimming exposure here. So I'm trimming one call.
Gold is starting to move ahead of the job reports.
You know what though? I feel like it's gonna be the inverse then.
Yeah.
Because look at I think everything went and filled their gaps first. Because if they had kept running, I'd be more concerned. I'd think that the opposite. So hold on, I'm gonna hold this hood. I was about to trim it off, but I'm gonna hold it. Just clench your butt cheeks. That's all you can do. That's all you can do here. I got that one put. All right, it's down $1. I'm okay with that. All right, cool. Yeah, if you guys, I added size, so I've got a little bit there. Still a gap on the QQQ. All right, hopefully we can fill that hood. Oh, damn. Thanks, hood. Damn. Okay. Did Manny call out Tesla? No. Not
Only the 1093 bounds until like 1100.
Okay, yes, sir. I'm in the zone right now. My butt cheeks are sore from PayPal.
They are.
That nobody gets out of PayPal alive. I think my P&L for PayPal is positive, but still. All right, guys, I've lost $3 on one put, and we're up 47% on weeklies for hood, 50%, and 40% for next week. So I'm still holding. And what are you guys doing? You guys rocking with me, or who's still in? Let me get an idea. Maybe no. Maybe not. Oh no. Put your socks back on, dude. Nobody wants to see that. Just sold hood. All right. Still got one contract. I'm in. What's going on in here? I have no idea, dude. It's a weird section of reality. I'm still in hood. We're pumping right now. We're moving well. Sheesh. I'm learning the ways. The ways.
Is bouncing that 20-day cloud, right? Which is that wick Alice talked about into 281. So if everything catches a bit around here, then the video will most likely not V shape, but it's gonna go to like that 285 zone more or less.
Listen.
Yeah, VIX was some easy money. I still have those. I'm gonna hold them though. The VIX will go to its former glory.
You know what hedging is? Confidence. That's what that is. What is
it? Being above PDT and hedging, it's even easier because you get your money on the spot.
Holy shit. It's up against downtrend right now. Upstart. Up against downtrend. Above 120.80 on Upstart. You've got that 125 target right there. Guys, we're up 50% plus, 60% on weeklies, 53% on other contracts. Feel free to take profit, pay for some of the trade.
ALG shares resume trading now after another haul.
Sorry.
23.50 now, hit a high of 20.
Take one off now. I want to hold, but I want to pay for some trade, so. All right, I'm out of one. I trimmed a little bit. Fight minister, Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Oh, we got a sassy pants in here. Awesome, Coco. So Siri, before I block you, I just want you to notice that everybody else is having a good time. So, I'm not sure.
Why? Bed Bath and Beyond.
Try the other side of your bed.
$7 calls now.
Garrett, if you could check your phone, please. Our adopted child is about to lose his crap. Yo, Tesla, nice bounce off that cloud, man. That was a sick little trade.
I need a moderator to do that, actually.
Oh,
What is going on? What? Let me take my phone. Okay. Are you serious? That's why you want me to check my. You're fired.
did anybody take that Tesla cloud bounce with me? The one I posted the chart off with the zone? Nice. In trade. I'm gonna TP this right here. Oh, why don't know?
Y'all, I want to give everybody some transparency real quick. So, just so you see, I'm still in the trade, but I have conviction.
Yeah, I did trade. You guys owe $100.
Nope.
Dude, that was an easy trade. I did size down though.
There's a
Hey.
to be out just off the highs now. But
That's not fair.
6%.
You forced him to trade. Octasy,
April $2 calls today in
you just stripped a bit of my life away, you know?
Foxtrot uniform Bravo Oscar.
What?
You just took away something I can't get back. What do you mean why? What do you mean why? I want to show you why, dude. That's my God, Baba. I hate Baba so bad. I hate it. Hood,
Super confidence in a couple minutes, guys. 10 a.m.
guys. Hood, another leg up. 73% on Hood.
Coming up, Joel.
75% on Hood. 62% on the second or the next week's contracts.
7.
You know, I should share that with everybody. No, you want me to do it. Now I see it. You want it. This is some weird thing you got going on at home, dude.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna send it to your superiors. I got something for you. I'll just see. Holy shit. Hood set 91%. Sheesh. All right, I'm trimming another one off. I'm trying to determine what I want to do right now. I think I'm gonna hold on to the next week's contract and take off this 90%. All right. Oh, I just sold that. Amazing. Amazing on Hood, still in.
That was a sick 20-day bounce. Once it reclaims 286, you're above the 510 cloud as well, so it's gonna move. Consumer confidence in a minute.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking it and getting out of everything. All right, watch for a little skyrocket. Short level on Tesla for me is 1080. Down target would be 1074, 1075, and then 1064. Net. Oh fuck, net. Well, let's wait for consumer confidence, but damn, net looks like it's ready to rock, dude. Total recovery on net. You ready, Op, to see? I want everybody else to have to see this. This is what he sent me.
Job openings.
Job reports.
6
Forecast was 11 million. Where's the fucking report, man?
CB consumer confidence.
Consumer confidence is above the forecast at 107.2 versus a 106.9 forecast. Can you chart it?
Nice.
Inflation is transitory, baby.
AAP new highs.
Oh, well, job reports, bro. Oh, look at gold. Out for that 15 minutes to completely get engulfed outside.
Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck on a trade that you missed. Keep it moving. There's more trades in the future. Keep it moving. You got to do it.
Anybody got the job reports numbers? As soon as I load.
Job reports. We got
27.
26.
It's supposed to be 27. The forecast is 67, so it's above by 270K. Not bad.
Me.
There we go, NVIDIA.
There's the awakening.
Guys, I am green overall on the trade. I know if you guys are just in the original entry, you're probably still a little red. But I am green overall.
I hope you guys are making.
I'll post an update right now so you guys can see.
I hate you, Baba. Anybody in here a dartboard creator? Anybody just make dartboards? I got a special request. Yeah, I saw Lucid. Look at Upstart rejecting that mark. Never closed. Let these hourly candles close here. Microsoft needs to fill its gap. It would be really nice if it did. So that way you can just bounce and ride. Net is fucking sending it. Shit. That's one of the woes of watching multiple things at once. But yo, hood, damn. Hey yo. 86% on hood. That's the second entry or second contract, excuse me. The longer expiration. So what's the main takeaway here that you guys should notice if you're learning is that you saw me take the play, the first initial, and I went long, right? Protection. That's the first key thing when you're getting into position. You want to feel confident. What makes me feel confident? Time. Not having a volatile contract. So that being said, right? I add weeklies when I see that conviction backed up. Seeing a candle, 2 candles in a row hold 1366, right? Building underneath. Remember what we talked about? We like to build underneath resistance, and then we have a stronger chance of continuation. And that's what you're seeing right now. So we add into strength. There is a certain level of timidness that you will end up having to shake off in the future when it comes to sizing into things if you want to make money. So
Gold is pumping for a reason.
just gold. Just gold.
Equity markets are getting smacked.
I want a TP hood right now.
Highs going for lows. What do you call it? Qs are going for lows. Dow's going for lows.
Yeah, everything's pulling back again.
But here's the issue. All those lows are hitting the 510 clouds. So now when we're catching up, look, I'm seeing your chart. Now is when we're catching up to these clouds, man.
Coco, DM me on Discord.
You see?
Yeah.
Hey,
We needed to catch back up to them.
Yeah. So this cannot be just bounces unless we start confirming all these levels.
Right now, the way that I see it, everything is not a breakout or breakdown yet. Gaps are being filled on, like, Microsoft has 1084. I'd like to see a bounce there. Watch for a bounce off 1084. Upstart, right? And what I'm doing is I'm looking at the cues, and I'm also looking at a lot of the strong movers, obviously, like Upstart and Microsoft and Apple, Net, Tesla. I'm looking at all of these, and I'm looking for, that definitive break to either side, and all of them show the same setup, not the same price action, obviously, but at yeah, not it's everything is basically dead center. For me, gaps have either been filled or are about to be filled, and we're up against resistance or sitting up on support. So basically, if we're going with my general rule of thumb is you don't short support, you don't long resistance, especially with volatile contracts. Obviously, equity or long is different, but so I obviously want to sit and wait for a confirmed bounce on, say, like Microsoft, or a candle open on Upstart above 120. So it's a good time to wait, is what I'm saying. Nice move on AMC. Damn, big stepper. Nice job.
PM, BioSig.
Yeah, so that been cool. Bye-bye.
I've been chasing the hood, and it finally paid off.
Michael BSP.
Yes. I'll do it again. Snowflake extends partnership with Amazon Web Services. Snow has not yet responded to
Hey,
that.
nobody's long on Tesla, right? That are letting their position just pretty much go worthless. Right? Remember, we had those multiple bounces. We had our moves from that 86 zone all the way into that 98 zone. That's more than a 10-point move. 93 all the way to 1100. Again, almost a 10-point move.
Mandy,
Yeah.
tell me not to 20 lot snow to the downside right now.
I have not even seen snow. Hold on.
Tell me that 5 minute.
Ew, dude, what is that?
Tell me not to do it.
Ew, dude, that
Tell me.
chart is so ugly.
I'm looking at. I want to short it. Oh my god.
I just look at that chart.
What's that?
Yeah, dude, ew, man. That's the ugliest 5-minute chart I've ever seen in my life.
Look at the 1 minute, dude. It's like the most perfect chart I've ever seen in my life.
I've never seen it.
That's something that usually
That's algos like a motherfucker.
Insane flush out on Tesla, bro.
All right. Oh fuck. All right. Come on. The spread sucks. 235s look good though. Baba. Yes. Tesla. Thought that candle closed 1 minute and 37 seconds. Puts on hood? Nah, man. What are you talking about? I have one runner on hood right now. One. Why do I have to? Oh, there it is. Microsoft.
If anybody is short on Tesla for whatever reason, I would use 1064 as a target.
Hey, hear that? Yeah, that's me and Manny's target. We have the same target. 1074 is first, right here. And then I have 1064 literally on the same target. Internet high five, Manny.
Internet 5. And to add on top of that, it's also the Bollinger Band.
Bollinger Bands.
Bollinger Band. You know, we call it BB bands, and like we're just saying Bollinger bands.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny, dude.
It's because it has so many blah, blah, blah in it, you know? If you guys are on TikTok, you guys digging the stream, had a good day, make sure to leave a like. I was going to say, lend me your finger, but, well, I just said it, so.
QQQ is bouncing its HMA, also R1. Gap is still not completely filled. HMAs give me anxiety, so I don't like it when things bouncing. Really bad experience.
I am now sweating profusely because of snow. Get it?
Seventh Apprentice is actually called Seeking Mentor. Ever since Aldous ruined him.
What can you use to chart for free? Weeble.
Trading view. Oh wait, no, it's delayed. Never mind, it's not free.
Follow me into this.
Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is also free.
Don't follow me in this.
I just have a personal problem with Webull. They said I was too high risk for options.
If you're not in,
bro.
watch.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, like I'm too high risk, bro. Go tell it to Trade Station.
Watch for a rejection at 242. Snow's gonna bounce first. 242, 25.
I wouldn't short Snow. It's just because Snow it's a beta with very low volume, so it's everything I hate in one.
Net.
But I used to hate Snow when it was liquid. You remember, Garrett?
Oh yeah. Oh
Dude, Snow would trade, really, really nice. Where it was like crazy liquid.
I remember we all thought Snow was gonna be another Nvidia, was gonna be part of that like gang. And
Yeah.
Possibly the most useless stock that has ever IPO'd.
gang.
I don't know, bro. Lemonade's kind of useless too.
They're
No.
they're shitty company. 130.50 on net to the upside.
Let's talk about shitty companies. There's another company called what's it called? PLTR. The other one I think is called Third.
Wait, whoa. Why are we talking shit about PLTR?
Yeah, bro. I like PLTR, man.
I was gonna say, dude, you're gonna regret that. I promise. I'd put that on my name. Oh, I don't. That doesn't really count for much because I don't really know it. But you know, I'd put that on my family crest, which I also don't have.
Someone's blushing 10 points. Watch.
Sheesh! Oh my god, my heart is racing. Hey, BT, that was out of line.
That is one of the best companies.
Shut your
Uh,
Shut your face hole.
Like Tom, that's the best CEO ever, dude.
I'm out.
Okay, all right. Let's not exaggerate there, maybe.
Sorry, guys. Oh my god, it went stupid heavy on snow.
Oh god, for MySpace. If I wish it was, I would have smacked the shit out of him if it was.
Sorry, I had to pay rent.
This other guy, Tom, that he took our money and then he just sold into our loans.
That boy Potter got vocals. All right, runners are out. That was amazing.
The Nasdaq is up 14% in 2 weeks.
Dim, did you sort? Are you on? I feel Dim's presence in this. Did you sort this, Dim? If she says yes, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know if she's on. You did? Okay. I was about to say, dude.
I think Glenn uses us as Charlie.
We're just
there commentating the market.
look at that. Look, Manny.
Yeah, no, I have it up because I need to watch it. Dem, you're an OG. You've been with us for a while. You know how you know Dem's an OG? She's been with us since when I used to trade breakouts. By the way, Stepper's Watchlist was sick, dude. I looked over most of the levels in the stock and it was sick. That what do you call that Amazon bounce, dude? It was insane. It literally lined up with the HMA.
Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Tesla first target.
I remember I used to literally trade right at the open, right at 9:30. I literally used to be part of the first like opening minute candle, and then I stopped because it was just a mess. It was fun though. Yeah, the bull run was fun, man. What was it? It would be like 9:35. Okay, I'm done, guys. 5-minute workday. Bye. Have a great day.
Watch net to bounce and be around 122.77 if we continue to fall. Look at Hood. Look at Hood. HYMC. Rizal, are you in that? Did you short it? Or did you buy the dip?
Yeah, is Spongy on? Spongy, are you on live? Unmute. Let me hear your sexy ass voice. He's not on live.
SQ made
You
new
guys been
rules.
playing a mad ton this game, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Whole Foods and blow everything I just made this morning.
On apples.
On apples.
Do you know how many apples I bought last week, dude? You want to know?
Bro, this guy could buy an apple farm.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
17 apples gone in a week.
Jesus.
Less
The
than a week.
Dow hit highs of 35,400 and it's literally trading at 35,153.
I told someone that, and they're like, "Do you make sure they don't eat the seeds?" And I was like, "Oh, do we collect them and they force them to eat them?" I was like, "We crush them up and put it in their toothpaste." Like, what? Yes, I'm not. Come in. Oh, hold on, baby. You have a broom for me? She has a broom for me. You want to come and help me with a quick? Oh, a balloon. Oh, is it your birthday balloon? That's cute. What do you think, Ellie? Where's it? Where, Ellie? Where are we going from here? Up then down. So a quick retest and then back down. All right. Ellie says retest.
Users are almost done filling his gap.
Microsoft is almost up to its balance point. Watch if you're watching 308.70. Hood is holding up divergence though from the market, so I'm hanging out. What's up, baby?
I want to play your phone. A new phone.
Yeah, apparently there's just like this huge thing I didn't know about that parents don't like their kids to play with Play-Doh. Like they just like parents ban it in their house. I mean, I guess like which I understand, like carpets and stuff like that, and like apparently it's hard to get out of anything and everything. Kids are stuff.
Your walls and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god. My daughter's just hanging onto my neck, and Ellie was Peyton was trying to get her off of my lap, take her back out to the living room, and she like locked in. Like locked in. It was like yanking my neck off. Hood, longer trading hours, more liquidity, speculative growth. That's why I believe Hood is moving. I agree. Like a koala? Yes, basically.
Well, yeah, but it's also because of people trading pre-market now, right?
Yeah, I might add to Hood again. I might grab a weekly? A weeky. Oh my god. Take me out back and all right. I just grabbed a $15 call, one for this week. Just one. I'll cut it at the bottom of this 1407. Yo, congrats on Hood though. I just looked at the hourly candle. Manny, go look at that hourly candle on Hood.
On Hood, there is not a single trade of Hood in my statements.
Good. Good.
I promise you. Oh, wow, dude, that's a sick hourly. Holy shit.
Yeah. Big green. That is a big green dingus.
Those Acta monies must be paying nice.
Yes. Yeah. I was up 100 plus percent on a contract. I'm up 102% actually on my original entry. So
BC, do you trade SPX on KLT?
whee! Damn, Hood. Yes.
Oh, okay. You do over 10 lots, right? Because with less, you're not going to get paid. And 10 lots is like $222 of margin. Fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, no. Remember, one ES contract is $50 a tick, right? So if you want to get the movement of one EF contract, you need to buy a 50 lot. If you buy a 25 lot, it's obviously, half for one ES contract.
Finesse. That's so funny. He's never heard me say big green dingus, and he said a big green what? Oh man, that's funny. Is it best to go learn a new language with like Rosetta Stone, or is it just best to just go to like college?
Digital World Acquisition shares.
Okay. That shit's expensive.
So CF acquisitions also pulling back.
There's ways to get it for a decent.
Duolingo. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I could get sponsored by it. Dude, they're ratchet as hell on they're hilarious on TikTok.
Hitting new highs
Like,
now.
yeah,
27.
they push the line for sure. Holy cannoli. Always thank you, man. I appreciate that. Always fun saying your name out loud too. Anytime you type, it's just a good time. Love that tick. Yo, Hood 1487. Yo. Second entry is 59%. 145% on Hood. That's all right. Learn to take profit and learn to leave runners. Sizing is everything. You'll that's something you feel out with your account. Holy shit, $15. Let's go. Nice. Sheesh. These kids have ruined me. All I do is sheesh and yeet. I've lost my mind. Yuck. That needs to go on a shirt. All right, guys, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't tell you or didn't TP here. We bought these calls for $54. I'm selling this one for $141. It looks like it's gonna go tap 15. I'm gonna leave the $15 call. And I'm gonna go ahead and TP. This is how it rolls. This is how it goes right here. Oh my god. Okay. Well then. All right, well, now I'm going to TP for 70%. So congrats. Oh, no, no, that's not how that, no, we're selling this for 150. We're selling it because
It's destroyed Hood.
I did. 125%. Yuck. If it's not losing ground, it's holding a divergence, which means when the market does bounce, watch for a good move to the upside. Yeet it. Why hasn't somebody recorded the song Yeet It? Oh, that's good. Oh my. Damn. Yo. Good job, homie. Nice. Oh my God. Hood, 175% on the second entry. Go hand vet. You know, I just feel so bad saying your name out loud. It just sounds. I mean, anybody on YouTube's like, damn, this guy treats his members like shit. Excellent play, Primal, on Hood, following our ancestral ways. That's great. Oh my god. That was a successful simulated hunt. It's my gamer name. I know, I'm just joking. All right. Well, I'm out of hood, guys. Congratulations. We took multiple entries for multiple hundreds of percents. That is a crazy day. That does not happen every day, but this is a primal example of getting news, why having access to the news via if it's me or whatever, is crucial, right? Super duper important because you see that news right before. I unfortunately had to signal on live, so it's me. um, but yeah, we can't. Obviously, you are the news. Cool. um, but yeah. So if you guys had a good day, feel free to post those gains. We had 3 great plays today. We had Net for a successful multi-day swing. We had Microsoft for a good short daily swing. Weeklies did well, and next week's did really well. TP was fantastic. Gap fill did happen, and that risk that we didn't want to take ended up paying off. So we went ahead and we took that profit. And Net did give you 2 opportunities, or multiple opportunities to actually take profit. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I will be on for Power Hour. If anything happens remote, I was gonna get off earlier because of the swings, but Hood looked too good. Hood is still in an uptrend, still has more upside, could consolidate here at 15. If you want to, and you feel that there is more upside here, I would say that now you need time because look at that hourly candle, have perspective, right? The hourly candle is a big green dingus for real. And it's up against supply. Look at supply, look at demand. This is textbook right here. So the next level up is $16, and the next level above that is 17. So go long, and maybe 17 is a good play. You don't want to take away your profits, right? Because you want to start, if you're thinking more upside, you want to scale into it. You don't want to go full size. So 1750, or wait. Don't take anything until you see a good pullback, which is needed now at this point. But we'll see if we get it.
Coming up at 10:30, the Dallas Fed Services Revenues and Texas Services Sector Outlook.
Okay. I'll take the 17. I think that spread is terrible. Spreads are starting to break down. Okay. $15.50 is a good target. 16's next. So took myself from green to red today already. Mr. Rips, what's going on, man?
Hey, Rapes?
Rips, dude, no.
What was that, Rippy?
You were green. Yeah, 15.50. So right now, if we wanna buy red, okay? So the pullback level to watch for a bounce is 15 even. I'm about to sneeze too, really. Hold on.
Couldn't hold that. Try it. I always hold them.
Hold on.
Please, Papa.
Oh God. Oh God.
Bless you.
The left side of my hemisphere is gone. I just sneezed out 8-year-old gum. All right.
God.
I'm just kidding. Dude, I've like trained myself to chill out when my sneezes, dude. I used to let it all out. Not like just sneeze everywhere, but like I'm gonna scream. Well, hold on, pause. Let me think about how I say this. I yell when I scream. No, that. Oh God, I'm done.
Screaming shit.
Yeah.
ECGO, Zach's under $10 service buy. That's Delta.
Dude, this man said excellent play, Primal. That makes me want to cry laughing, dude. That's so funny. That guy is like one of the biggest entertainment pieces. Watch what I say. He'll have his own reality show. I'm sure of it.
TSLA and TX, Pfizer and BioNTech receive expanded U.S. emergency use authorization for additional.
Do I shake uncontrollably when I yawn? Yeah, I practically seize. In the morning when I yawn,
50 and over, that's PFE.
if it's a stretch yawn, like if I'm stretching and yawning, oh dude, I've almost split myself in half. I swear. Yeah, what was that? Jesus Christ, eh? What you got going on, buddy?
23.4.
Sorry, guys. Dude, this makes me want to go get an espresso tonic and just have anxiety all day. If I if I drink an espresso tonic right now, it's gonna do me no good, but I'm craving one really bad.
Did I fart? No, I did not fart, Steve.
See, that's not an espresso tonic, man. That's a milkshake looking thing, man. You can't mix
Dude,
it.
have you had the espressos with orange peels in them or something?
Yeah, that's how mine is. You pour it over the orange peel.
I wanted to try that. I haven't tried that.
I can make it for you.
So endless.
Real quick, I did add that $17 call on Hood for April 8th. How is that even possible? How are these Hood? Dude, the IV is so high that the Hood put that I took for a hedge is down $5.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Somehow I have to read, dude. You're literally getting a plate up.
Yeah.
IV wise.
FSR, it looks like it might go hit 1325. US, did it bounce? Oh, hot damn. I'm getting distracted. I got to get away. I'm going to take another trade. Make a trade. Make a trade.
Good trade.
Make a trade. It's the best part of that whole movie. See, that was one of my first viral posts on Reddit. Not viral, but like semi on Wall Street Bets, because I've been a member there. But I charted Disney, or I charted in that movie. He's at his desk, and you can see the chart behind him. And I charted.
Oh, yeah.
It was I think it was Disney that was like the ticker that was up, because it was them, and I was like, Disney is possibly like going for a breakdown. And then it was weird because it did actually fall. Am I still in QQQ puts? No, yes, I am. Sorry, I didn't see them amongst the muck. Yes, I am. Dude, Hood is not stopping.
Is it squeezing, Gary? Does it have short interest?
It
Really
does.
high short interest?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Dude, this thing could go to $18 to $19. I thought about going. Huh. Oh shit, that's right. MU. The thing that we need. Yes, this is it. Yep. All right. People selling. That's what we want. We come a buying. Mamma mia. Sorry if you're Italian. I won't do that again. Should we go with weeklies? We got time. It's 3 days away. Yes, we should. Okay. $70 puts are 36 cents. That's loading up right now. I'm in. I'm buying those right now. All right. Before I buy it, let's talk. Do you like making money? Probably. Do you like losing money? Probably not. So if you don't like losing money, this is a gamble. And gambles that usually, I'm telling you guys that I take minimal risk on earnings plays for a reason, because, and I'm going out of the money and positioning myself this way for a reason, because the probability of catching these is always low. And that's just the reality of it. So if you're looking to trade this to the upside, I say 887. So I'm grabbing 2 of the $70 puts for this week. If you think that you want to hold, which I think that you're more than likely going to get IV crushed if you do, you could go out for next week. If this is a stock that you play or whatever the case is, or if you're in shares, you will get burned going both ways. So a lot of open interest, towards the upside. And because I took 2 puts, I'm going to take 1 call for the $90 strike. Okay.
Look at this. Look how much I have to pay per employee's ID in Fisher Island. Plus $25 per employee, plus $250 on the application.
Sheesh.
That's ridiculous, bro. Every year?
This is new all of a sudden. Yeah, every year.
Is it every year? Wow.
Job for a new building, I need to do it. This is
Every time you get a new job for a new building?
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yep. This is ridiculous. And then you have clients in that place like crying about like the price and shit.
IGM.
Yeah, it's like one of the like wealthiest places in Miami.
Fisher is not in Miami. Fisher is the richest zip code in the whole US.
I thought it was Southland, Texas.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that. Actually.
Yo, Key West.
I mean, Fisher is literally doesn't go below $1 million.
IGMSD was validate platform.
Yeah, Texas is always cheap in comparison. There's just a lot of wealthy people out there. I played them in football when I played football. Do I need to repeat the MU play? Okay. How about this? I'll post it. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Nah, cooking with ghee. I'm gonna go dry brine a steak.
I actually have some steak. Thanks for reminding me so I can cook it later.
Dry brine it. Better crust.
Better pizza.
Papa John. Yo, $16 on the. Oh my god, dude. 50% on the 3rd entry for a hood. Smacked it. Dude, we're Will Smithing. Too soon? Mandy, did you see my my TikTok on Chris Rock? And he left me. I think I said I'm gonna get off like 5 times. Yo, I wanna tell you guys that the one of me getting punched.
Was that pain?
Yo, yeah, but I screenshotted the frames. Let me show you guys the frames because this was professional. Look at this. Tell me that that doesn't look real. It's not. She didn't touch me at all. But look at that.
Bro, that does look pretty good.
Doesn't it look like so real?
When I saw that, I was like, that is hilarious. Pick up the warning I gave you.
Acting is fun. I think I've mentioned this, right? This isn't. I did acting, have done acting, side acting.
Yeah, I think you had. You told me like you've done. You told me you've done
MRE
improv
or
and stuff like that too.
generating FDA
Yeah.
for emergency use authorization of second booster dose.
Yeah, you can buy it, bro.
Vaccine.
Oh yeah, I saw that TikTok. Sorry, I was on the phone with Fisher.
Someone needs to
RNA.
someone needs to get this thing into a. We need to get that into a GIF.
Moderna's second booster dose will be administered at least 4 months after the first dose of any authorized vaccine till renal.
Well, it's loading. Hold on. 15. By the way, yeah, third entry on Hood is at around 50% here. So $16, guys. Okay, right here. If you, I'm gonna TP actually. I'm out. I just bought one. I'm out because I think we're gonna pull back and retest 1528. I'll buy the bounce on that one and then target 1690 on that. If I miss it, I miss it. Whatever. Watch net to squirt above art. That's probably not the best adjective. 130.22. We want to go ahead and pop right above that. 130.22. And if we candle close there, I would speculate we could reverse and continue to the upside. So I just TP'd Hood, the third entry.
Nice. Hood is up against point of control right now.
I am point of control. Just kidding.
Wow, Amazon straight flush from Rama, dude.
Manny, I need that as a GIF.
What?
I need that as a GIF.
You need it?
The picture I just posted. Or not as a GIF, as a emoji.
Okay, I got you. Let me edit it for you. That was a funny video when I saw it, though. I started laughing.
Oh, don't make me FOMO, Hood. Stop! Oh man, you're an ass.
It's like point of going, what?
All right, I'm out of here. You guys
said point of what?
You guys have a good day. I'll see you guys for Power Hour. COVID receives FDA approval for emergency authorization of second boost of its COVID-19 vaccine mRNA. It is
booster?
yes. Yeah, so many boosters. Watch 183.14 above 180.50. Yep. Yeah, I do. All right, let's go.
There it is. I mean, you just boing.
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 J&J is a good follow. You might see some sympathy on that.
Yeah, you can opt in over 50 years old.
All right, y'all. Peace. See you guys later.
Okay.